Hi everyone, it's Joli Ayn here. I am coming from my little garret above the street in Beverly, Massachusetts, where I live. This is my home studio, and I thought it would be good before I embark on a series of videos talking about my work, individual pieces of work, to talk a little bit about my process. I do the majority of my work en plein air, which means out of doors. I enjoy painting in many different locations. I travel a lot, and we in the plein air world, artists, it's a pretty small group. It's a small bunch, really, in the grand scheme of things, and we get to know each other. We travel, we meet each other, we either paint in large events in different cities, but we also do a lot of painting individually with our friends, our closer friends. This work in the show that is hanging June through July at Triggered Art Gallery is a culmination of work over the last year of my life, a year of transition. I moved after having a large life change happen to me. I decided, where do I want to live for the rest of my life? And having spent a lot of time along the North Shore of Boston, I figured this is the goodest place as any. I love having the beach a couple of blocks from my house. I went there today. Today was the first beach day. And I've been able to paint not only New England in a new way and get to know it more intimately, but I've also been able to travel a little more easily. And I've traveled all over. I've been to Arizona, I've been to Florida, I've been to Traverse City, Michigan, I've been to Maine and other parts of Massachusetts and Vermont, New England, during the last year, painting with friends. And so this work is really the culmination of my travels, my artful journey over the last year. I'm really happy that you'll get to see the work all put together. It is very meaningful to me. I do the majority of my work in oil, and I do the majority of my work on location, about 80% of it, I would say. I do some large studio work, but not as much as I used to. I really enjoy going outside and capturing Mother Nature as it changes. And what's exciting is if I go back to a venue the next day, the same venue as I did the day before, it's always going to look different. So everything is always changing, ever changing, and to be able to capture that in my work is very meaningful for me. During the course of these few video stints that we're posting, I will talk about some of these works and more in depth. One thing to note, my plein air works, I always do put where I was on the back and something about the day. I think for me, it's a testament for what I did, and it's also a great thing for collectors to be able to pull it off the wall and see something about what my experience was like. I'm very excited about bringing my work to New England.